Yes, sir. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the lab. Got another daily barrel report coming through. This is going to be for the July 18th slate, Saturday, Dinger Saturday. That's what I'm going to call it. Um, Friday, first full slate back. It was an interesting day. Kind of weird. I think there's a lot going on. Smoke, first game after All-Star break. Them boys was still on vacation, man, on that field. They wasn't playing. They was on vacation mentally. They was still thinking about the Mai Tais, mimosas they probably had, whatever. I don't know, man. Today wasn't the best day, but we bounced back. That's all I know. And with that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in and listening. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and send this video out to everybody so that way they can get this information too. And we can all get to cooking in the lab. So without further ado, man, I'm going to just get right into it. Got another 16-game slate because we have a doubleheader again because of that Pittsburgh-Cleveland game that was postponed today due to the smoke air quality. So we got 16 games. No confirmed lineups just yet. So just know, guys, this is pre-confirmed lineups, which I will try to re-pull the data and then repost the sheets just to let you all know if any of these numbers have changed, because that did actually happen today. So I will try to get you all the most accurate information, but just know this is just pure barrel that we're looking at, pure metrics. Yes, the matchup score may be off or may change due to the pitcher, but that's why I also did the park fit profiles, which I can go a little bit over today. Maybe I'll show you guys a couple of those. We'll find the most attackable pitchers, and then we'll go over the park fit profiles. But other than that, we got 15 barrel signals, 15 elite profiles, no plus profiles today. As you can see, everything is kind of scattered across the board. Some profiles are heavier than others. While Jordan's barrel score is elite, others have better matchup score, right? So that's just to give you that visual so that way you can see. Matchup scores to the right, barrel scores up and down. So coming down here, here's our 15 barrel signals. Then we've got the 15 Elite Pro. A few of them are going to be different. It looks like some elite profiles are not barrel signals this time, just due to odds. That's really all that is there. No plus profiles, like I said. The only one that we did have yesterday was Ben Rice, and he didn't hit. So that's not to say that every time we get that elite press it's going to hit. That just lets us know who we should be looking out for. No, he didn't hit a home run, but he did get his hits, runs, and RBIs. If you took him for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, he did cash that line. So it's a give or take some days. Really, it'll come down to like pitcher matchup and things like that. But I do got a little bit something in here that I'm adding, that I did add, that I'm going to show. Alright, so let's see how we want to attack this. Oh, sorry. I don't have the back test logs updated just yet. I pulled everything before the game's completed, so I didn't get the logs, but I can re-pull it, and then I'll post that data in the morning for those who are interested in that when we do go over those recaps. So today's discoveries, like I said, guys, today's discoveries is really just like a little quick news feed, just some snippets of some quick information of the slate. So Dalen Lyle has got the biggest matchup increase. So if you wanted to take a look at Dalen Lyle, you can come here. Today's discoveries, check it out. Jacob Wilson's got the strongest EV lift. So a couple of the same thing, right? Because progressive field, they're still playing in that field. Wind was still blowing out. Alright, so we'll go pitcher and then we'll go park. Yeah, we'll go pitcher and then park. So the pitcher attack board, Tomoyuki Sugano, Shane Bieber, and Gavin Williams. Man, they said Sugano's a smash spot, huh? Let's see what's going on here. So yeah, if you guys can't tell, I did make a quick update here. Small and simple, but very effective. you guys can now scroll the boxes, and you're not going to lose your place on the player. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you all to navigate, and it makes it better for me to be able to adjust my screen so I could see the people on the left side. Let's go, man. One's in the chat for me there, right? I'm excited because I could see everybody now. I just brought my screen in a little bit. I didn't do that though because I know you guys don't like when I scroll, right? But forget about it. This time I had to do it because I needed to be able to see those names. So you can scroll on the dashboard now. It's pretty cool. But let's see why Sagano's a smash spot. Alright, so it's probably going to be where they're playing. Average barrel allowed is 13.9. Average hard hit, 46.5. 17.2 home run to fly ball allowed. So they're looking at Ellie, South Stewart, Blade. So this is the box that I have that will tell you what bats to attack that pitcher with. I know we weren't able to really see it before, but now we can see it because we can scroll over. And I know it does kind of have it on the card here too. So yeah, I'm just showing that so you guys can kind of see that. Take a minute, take some screenshots or whatever you need to do. But yeah, Sagano does look like a smash spot. Bieber, though, too, does look pretty attackable. He's giving up 14.3% barrel, 55.6 hard hit. Yeah, I personally, just based on that, I mean, I get it, it's the environment. Because they're playing in Colorado. However, Bieber does have the higher ERA. He's giving up second highest barrel, it looks like, and second highest hard hit. So if we're going off just barrel allowed, right, who's giving up the most power? Yeah, Bieber is first. Logan Allen's giving up 16.7% barrel, 53.3 hard hit. But yeah, Bieber and Sagano have better average matchups too, and zone fit. So I believe that's where we can go safely with Sagano. And I mean, when we're looking at the bats who we're facing, Ellie, Stewie, Blade, Steer is off a 2 home run game. Suarez hit a home run today, I believe. Since he's got some hot bats right now. So yeah, he could be in for a lot of trouble. Shane Bieber and then Gavin Williams are top two. So let's go weather. Alright, so strong carry. We got crosswinds in from right field. 92 degrees, 5.6 mile an hour winds. That's at Corals Field. So I'll get these posted tomorrow too. Let me know if you guys did enjoy these, if they helped at all. The thought process is that these sheets will identify hitters that are not barrel signals or anything like that, that just pure power metrics based on the stadium that they're in. So it's really just based on math, honestly. Next up, we got Citizens Bank. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm just giving you the top three. So Citizens Bank. So we got the Mets versus Philly. 92 degrees, 10 mile an hour winds, blowing out to center field. If I don't see 3 home runs out of this game, I'll be quite disappointed. To be very honest with you. And then even same thing, Tampa Bay and Boston again. We got winds blowing out towards center field. 19.3 mile an hour winds, 85 degrees. That ball's going to fly tomorrow, guys. So those are the top 3. Coors Field, Citizens Bank, and Fenway Park. So looking at Coors Field, the top park fit is Goodman, Blade, and then Moniak. Alright, so really it's just going based off overall. So yeah, overall, while Goodman doesn't have the highest blast, his barrel and his pulled air together are pretty strong with the pulled barrel too. He does have the best pulled barrel. Him, Moniak, and then Blade. Alright, so I mean, we could definitely see them. We could see the ball fly. We go Citizens Bank. top park fit, Schwarber, Soto, Francisco Alvarez. We saw how this played out, right? And so that's what we saw. Alvarez, he's got the best blast. I mean, not the best blast. He had the second highest blast. He had the second and third highest pulled barrel, but it's the combination of the two. He's got he has the second highest pulled barrel, right? So, I mean, Schwarber technically did hit a home run, bro. We're just gonna blame that fan, buddy, who blocked his face with a glove. I'll never understand that. How you go to a baseball game, sit front row, bring a glove, and don't use it? That was just wild. Like, that was wild. So I'm gonna give Schwarber that home run. To be honest with y'all, like, that was a homer. So just based on these numbers, it does look like, they are pretty on point. So I'm just keeping that up there. I will post them again for you tomorrow. And it's just breaking down everything, stadium, stuff like that. And I'll give you the top 3, and then we'll get straight into the matchups because it's 16 games. I want to get through it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to give everybody some time to, man, we got to put this together. The pairing. That's what we focused on tomorrow, man. Top 3 in this Tampa Bay-Boston game is going Caminero, Contreras, and Abreu. And all of them homered today. Literally all of them homered today. No, we didn't, get it in the first game. But they all homered. So, do with that information what you will. Blast is going Caminero, Diaz, Contreras, though. But Yandy's not really like a home run hitter, right? He hits the ball hard, but he's not hitting home runs. So we can kind of ignore that one. Yeah, same 3 for me. Same 3. So, all right, that was the weather. Did the pitchers. Man, let's get into it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. So we got the doubleheader. We'll check out. We can look at them. It's the same lineups. I just don't have the pitchers yet. That's the only thing. Second game, the pitchers are still pending. So, Dodgers versus New York Yankees. No barrel signals. 2 elite profiles. Ben Reich, Otani, Muncy, and Grisham. Muncy smashed. So pay attention to these top cards, guys. Ben Reich cashed. Muncy cashed. I didn't pay attention to Shohei. I didn't have him on a slip for anything else other than a home run. Grisham was just dog today. I don't know what he did. He took a day off too, mentally. He wasn't there. So, again, this is the bullpen. You can kind of see and get an idea of once the once the rotation is going through, what is it looking like when they come to the bullpen? So you can check a look at this to see how they grade. But another thing what I also did in here too is I put the splits so you guys can see hitter splits versus lefties and hitter splits versus righties. They're specific pitcher. So this also can help you make better choices, right? Because the split score does differentiate what we do. Muncy is a top card, but Muncy does not have a good split. Tommy Edman has the better split versus a lefty. Andy Pajes has a better split versus a lefty. So I put this in here so that way, you know what I mean? I understand this data is cool, it's nice. I love it. Trust me, I like it, I love it. But there was more data that I felt like I was missing, and I've been listening, I've been paying attention, studying. I'm still a student of the game too, right? So I'm trying to get better myself. And so I was just thinking about what could also benefit everyone else. And so I know splits was something you all were saying. So we do have this in here. So you can look at their split specifically versus the handed of the pitcher. Also, what I have in here is the starter split. So you can see the pitcher splits versus lefties and righties. I think that's the biggest thing too, was not knowing the splits for the pitcher. And that's why I also put the tags on the hitters so that way you guys can see now. So if you guys are enjoying this and you think that's beneficial, let me know. If there can be some edits there or whatever you feel. I'll get this color coded too here once um, after this video, I'll get that color coded and update it for you guys. But let's get into it, man. Let me stop doing this talking. Dodgers versus Ryan Weathers. We got. Oh wait, no. Let me do that first game. I will do this first game because I'm like, wait, that's not even the first game. All right, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, first game of the doubleheader. I'm only gonna do the first game because I don't have the picture, like I said. One barrel signal, one elite profile. Brandon Lowe is the barrel signal and the elite profile. So, I mean, B Lowe was the profile yesterday we were looking at. So that says a lot. B Lowe, Valdez, O'Hearn, and Manzardo round up the top plays. Check out some splits. So Bilo versus a righty, 7.4% barrel, 29.5% hard hit. His Will Bacon is nice though, right? So he's slugging on contact isn't bad either. 17 home runs off of a righty. Esmeralda Valdez has the best barrel and the best hard hit. Oh, second best hard hit. Actually, he's in there. Against a righty. Ozuna has some good hard hit versus a righty. But yeah, Valdez has the best barrel too. His Will Bacon 5.47 is pretty solid. Pretty solid. And then who was it over here? It was Manzardo. Interesting, because yeah, Gabriel Arias has the better split. He's got the best barrel. He's got best hard hit. And the best bacon. So yeah. And the best slugging. So yeah, Arias is the clear winner over here. Interesting to see how Manzardo made it up here. But that's why I have this here. Right? That's why I have this here. Because sometimes there's things we might miss. Alright. Pittsburgh versus Gavin Williams. Bilo, Valdez, O'Hearn for the barrel. Matchup is going Bilo, Valdez, Reynolds. Home run form is going O'Hearn, Lowe, and Valdez. I think you guys pretty much know who my two are. Alright, yeah, it's pretty obvious who my two are. I'm going Bilo and Valdez. Low, home run, total bases, hitter, fantasy score. And then Valdez. Hey, I mean, you could go hit runs RBIs too. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, they're good for all markets because if they hit a home run, then they pretty much clear everything. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, those are two I like. So Cleveland versus Jared Jones versus a righty, 4.37 ERA. Like I said, it's going. Barrow is going Manzardo, DeLauder, Hoskins. Matchup is going Arias, DeLauder, Manzardo. Form is going DeLauder, Zarocchio, and Haplin, I believe that says. And that's just form, but matchup would go Arias. I could see why Manzardo is the top card though, because his barrel is better, his pulled barrel is better. I mean, his numbers are better. However, looking at the picture, looking at the splits, Arias is gonna tag this dude tomorrow. That just is what it looks like. He's averaging, I think it was like a 5-something bacon against a righty, which is over his 454 average overall. So that's kind of how we can read that one. So if you wanted to go somebody, Arias, Manzardo would be okay. DeLauder is not a bad choice either. His form is there, so I would trust the form for DeLauder. I definitely could. Yeah, I've been dogging Cleveland for a while, so why not? I'll show him some love. Show him some love. How you spell Delauter? D-L-A-U-T. Okay. I was close. No, they are not tags. They have nothing. No barrel. No plus. But the numbers are there. And it's smaller cap props, right? Total bases, fantasy score. I'm okay with that market for them. I'm not putting no home runs on them, though. I'd say they couldn't hit it, though. All right, I'm going to skip that second game. All right, let's see here. Okay, yeah. All right, Minnesota versus Chicago. No barrels, no home run, no elite home run profiles. Top reads is Suzuki, Lewis, Bush, and Clemens. We'll see. Let's see what's going on here. Minnesota versus Boyd, so versus lefties. Lewis has the best barrel. Lewis and Clemens. Clemens has the best hard hit. But when I'm looking at who's getting on base, who's producing, Caratini, Tristan Gray. Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, Royce Lewis looks like he might be a sleeper for tomorrow. And then for the Cubs, yeah, it could be PCA. Hap, I'm really expecting Hap to do something in this stadium, honestly. Yeah, Hap definitely disappointed me today, so he's gonna go today. That would be my day late. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Minnesota versus Boyd. It's got the lefty 4.50 ERA. Lewis, Clemens, and Bell. Top barrels matchup is going Lewis, Clemens, Gray. Form is going Bell, Lewis, Gray, and Larnick. Yeah, this is... I can understand why they've been falling out. I mean, once these players lose one of their top, when you lose a leader, it's kind of hard. They don't really have many people to follow, right? There's nobody. Somebody's got to step up. And somebody needs to step up. Bell, I could see Bell going. It's got good bacon. Got decent barrel. Yeah, Bell and Lewis. I don't like anything in this game, though. Nothing personally sticks out to me. I'm not saying that they can't go, but I really don't like much from this game. Let me see. Yeah, Cubs versus Bradley. Barrel is going Suzuki, Bush, and Hap. Matchup is going PCA, Hap, Suzuki. Form is going Suzuki, Bush, and Swanson. I don't even think we got a home run out of this game today. All right, let me think about it. Did we? No, Larnick did smash something, though. He smashed it foul, though. I could be wrong. There could have been a home run out of that game, but I don't think I remember seeing a home run come out of this game. And even for the Cubs, like I said, the only person who really sticks out, I mean, Bush doesn't look bad. He's got good barrel. Good fly ball. Yeah, they're all kind of just mush together, and I don't know how to explain it in my head, like out loud to you guys. But they've all regressed. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Their regression is all happening at the same time. Yeah, Hap probably has the strongest combination of numbers that I like. And then next to PCA. Yeah, Hap and PCA would be the only two who I think would do something for Chicago tomorrow, at least the Cubs. But I mean, they got the better matchup. It's just Hap's pull barrel and his barrel are just sticking out to me right now. So yeah, I would go Hap and PCA if I win anything. That's all I like. Yeah, and I don't even necessarily for them like hits, runs, and RBIs. The reason why I would go bases or fantasy is because PCA is a doubles guy. He could easily hit a double. Hap gets walked. He gets walked pretty often. I probably had to get a walk versus K rate. I like that. I like that statistic in my head. That's something I would want to personally. I would want to see that. I definitely would. But yeah, Hap and PCA. That's it for bases and fantasy score. That's it. I'm not even about to overthink these games, guys. I'm really not, because after today, yeah, I can't overthink. You gotta trust your gut sometimes. You gotta trust your gut. And less is more. That's really what I'm going about right now. Is less is more. All right, White Sox versus Toronto. One barrel, one elite home run profile. Vargas is the barrel signal, and Montgomery is the elite profile today. Montgomery, Okamoto, Vargas, and Murakami make up the top plays. Let's see. Splits. Murakami takes the top crown for the splits. It's got the best barrel and the best hard hit, so Murakami could have a game tomorrow. The best well bacon and the best slugging. And then on the flip side to that, Okamoto, he hits righties pretty well. He's the only one who hits righties pretty well. It's really interesting to see this stuff. I'm so glad that you guys brought this to my attention. So let's see, Murakami versus a lefty. Yeah, this dude's giving up barrel. Not barrel. I'm sorry. So he's giving up home runs. Or is he? Does it have it on here? Nah, that's the next thing I need to put in here. How many home runs they've given up? Yeah, that's definitely going in there. All right. Let's see. All right, so that'll be the last of the splits. I'll post the splits if you guys want to later, but I want to get through the main slate for you all. I don't want to make this video too long. So White Sox versus Shane Bieber, 7.64 ERA. This could be an interesting game. Montgomery, Vargas, Murakami, top barrel. Matchup is going Murakami, Montgomery, Teal. Form is going Murakami, Vargas, and was that Tristan Peters? I trust this blip. So yeah, I'm going Murakami tomorrow. For sure. His ISO is ridiculous. Out of this world. Will Bacon is amazing. Great pull barrel. Great barrel. I'm being exaggerative, right? But as far as these numbers go, 3.08 ISO, that means for every time that somebody's getting on base, he's getting 2 extra bases. For every one time that somebody's getting on base, he's getting 2 extra bases. That's pretty much what that's saying, which is a ridiculous stat. That's a crazy number. And he's getting on base half the time if he's making contact. His barrel and his pull barrel are amazing. Literally, 12.3, 19.3, those are solid numbers. Murakami is definitely going to be an all-star. Definitely, and I know he was, but I'm talking about in the future. He's going to be something cool to see. Vargas and Montgomery are the signals. I can't deny it, but I do believe Murakami is the better choice. If you wanted to pick him over someone, I mean, it's kind of hard to say to pick him over anybody. You could take him. I like that combination, to be honest. Yeah, let's give it this one. I do like that combination. No home run for Vargas though, and then Murakami, I will go home run from Murakami. Even though he doesn't have a signal, I do believe he hits one tomorrow. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I wouldn't be mad if I was. But it does look like that dude could definitely hit one. So let's see. Toronto versus Davis Martin, 3.41 ERA. Okamoto, Springer, Guerrero. For Barrel, matchup is going Okamoto, Guerrero, Springer. Form is going Miles Straw, Valenzuela, and Okamoto. Yeah, Okamoto definitely is in a little bit of a regression too. As well, you can see his form has dwindled down. Let's see here. I mean, Springer looks pretty solid. He's got good barrel, good home run to fly ball ratio. It's just pretty much how often the fly balls are turning into home runs. Yeah, I don't really like much in this one either. Okamoto does owe me some lunch money though. And I mean, he does, like, that dude gets on base. That's, like, we can't deny it. No, he may not hit a home run tomorrow, but will he get on base? I'm pretty sure. He could even hit a double. Right? He could even hit a double. But if I had to put anybody, it would have to be Okamoto. I mean, Springer, like I said, Springer doesn't look bad. He's got good bacon. He's got good barrel. Good home run and fly ball ratio. His launch angle is solid. He's making square contact. Yeah, I'll go Okamoto and Springer. Yeah, do this one. Springer. All right, those names I would trust. All right, let's get to the next game. Cincinnati versus Colorado. One barrel signal, 2 elite home run profiles. Ellie is our barrel signal. Excuse me. Ellie and Goodman are the elite profiles. Goodman barely made it though because the form threshold is 35. So to be honest with you, I would not advise taking Goodman for a home run. I know he's liable to hit one. Excuse me, and he's very very much so can. But just until that form creeps back up a little bit, I'll put some type of I'm gonna put something in there, as far as within the formula, because I don't like that we can get somebody with such a low form. However, it has shown that even with the low form, said person with this profile can still hit a home run. So just do with that as you will. He's got great ISO, so you can take him for extra bases. You can take him for fantasy. Hits, runs, RBIs. Home run, though, I would just wait until he starts heating back up. Ellie is pretty much on fire right now, though, so it'll be interesting to see. Top plays for this game is going Goodman, Ellie, Stewart, and Blade. Cincinnati versus Sagano. We're going Ellie, Stewart, Blade for barrel. Matchup is going Ellie, Stewart, Stevenson. Form is going Friedel, Marte, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Yo, there's no way these dudes made the glitch. All 3 of them glitched above Ellie. If any one of these 3, Friedel, Marte, or Ke'Bryan Hayes, hits a home run tomorrow, the blip needs to be studied. The blip would for sure need to be studied. Because top 3 is Ellie, Spencer, and Blade. That's clear as day. I definitely need to take a look at this and see what's going on there. But Other than that, Ellie probably is the best option. Blade does look good tomorrow. Now that his form is coming back up, I do actually really like Blade. He's swinging the ball nicely. He's getting on base now. He's really getting on base when he makes contact right now. His pull barrel is crept up. His barrel is nice. He's making contact with the ball square. Good fly ball ratio, hard hit launch angle. Yeah, I like Ellie and Blade. Yeah, I like Ellie and Blade. I'm not saying Ellie can't hit a home run. Do we see this launch angle 9.6? Not to say you can definitely hit a home run at 9.6, especially when you're somebody like Ellie who's got a 21% blast. That is definitely doable. You don't need much angle, just need enough angle. And then but looking at the park, right? The park fit, I don't think he was even top 3 for park fit once we filter. So just keeping that in mind. And then splits, I'll look at the splits too, determine between the two. But yeah, Ellie and Blade for Cincy. You could sprinkle some South Stewart though if you wanted to. Colorado versus Louder, 4.91 ERA. Goodman, Moniak, Julian for the barrel. Matchup is going Goodman, Moniak, Julian. And form is going Castro, Karros, and Freeman. Tyler Freeman, that is. Castro did hit a home run today, though. Just putting that out there. I believe that was Will Castro that hit a home run. Goodman does look good, though. Moniak doesn't look bad. I mean, these are the best profiles, honestly. He's got good fly ball ratio. That's probably where that came from. But yeah, Goodman, Moniak. I know this is chalk. To be real, Goodman's turning into chalk. But he's got to have a good game someday. Right? Alright, sorry about that, y'all. One of my babies woke up really quick. So yeah, Goodman is going on the list still. Because, yeah, dude owes me lunch money. Alright, let's get to this next game. Alright, New York versus Philly. New York Mets, that is. 1 barrel signal, 1 elite profile. Soto's the barrel signal, and Schwarber is the elite profile. I like where this is going. We got Schwarber, Soto, Harper, and Alvarez for the top plays. Mets versus Luzardo. Ooh, this should be a good game. We got Soto, Alvarez, and Lindor for the top barrels. Matchup is going Soto, Alvarez, and Young. Form is going Beatty, Soto, and Ewing. I like AJ Ewing, by the way. I just do. Already off the bat. I don't know why. I like that dude, though. He hustles. That's what I like about him. He plays really hard. But looking at it, Soto does look good, right? He gets on base. That man got walked 3 times last game. He's a threat. Like, we can't deny that. The offense is telling us so easily. That's why he's a nominee for fantasy score. On Prize Picks, that's 246. That's 6 points. His line is 6.5. All he needs 1 hit, and that's a cash. Underdog, that's 369. That's 9 points, right? It's 3 points for a walk on Underdog, 2 for a walk on Prize Picks. So, knowing those, I like profiles like this still. I still do take them, even though it's chalk for hitting home runs. They cash other lines. Easy. So Soto and Alvarez are going to be the top 2 for Philly. Minnesota is a barrel signal, so maybe he comes through for us tomorrow. I think he does. I'm actually now curious to see Soto split. So Alvarez does have the better split tomorrow. Alvarez definitely does have the better split. And then Schwarber. Yeah, Schwarber tags his fellow lefties. So, all right, I just wanted to look at that real quick. I'm okay with Alvarez and Soto still, but Alvarez will probably be the preferred hitter. He will be the preferred hitter. So Philly versus Mania, 4.56 ERA. Barrel score is going Schwarber, Harper, Marsh. We know this. Schwarber, Derek Hill, Harper for matchup. Form is going Schwarber, Turner, and Rincones. I know Rincones is due for one. His numbers don't look like it, but he's been in the near miss channel for about a week now. I've been seeing his name pop up. So definitely pay attention to Rincones tomorrow. Maybe we'll check out Park Fit and see where he fits into this. But yeah, he's definitely gonna be a sleeper. But Schwarber does look the best. Again, for every, it's because he hits a lot of home runs, but for every one base, he's getting two more. For every 2 hits, he's getting on base 1.5 times, pretty much. Half the time he's getting on base. Paul Bear, yeah, it's kind of hard to say no to him, unless he just really has a bad game. Real Muto could have a nice little day tomorrow. Is that? Oh no, this is Hill. Sorry, it's Derek Hill. Yeah, Derek Hill could have a nice little day tomorrow too. But easy call for Philly would be Schwarber. And yeah, that's. Let me see. Do I like anything else? Nah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. Let's go Baltimore, Houston. Three barrel signals, 2 elite home run profiles. We got Jordan, Alonso, Basayo, and Gunnar Henderson for the top plays. Man, Basayo let me down today. It's all good though. We'll run it back. Alvarez, Alonso, Basayo are all the barrel signals, and then obviously Alvarez and Pete Alonso are going to be the elite profiles. I mean, they're all putting up kind of crazy numbers, to be honest with you. They're all putting up crazy numbers. Let's see who's pitching. Yeah, Basayo's got the advantage. Not to say, I mean, Pete is, like somebody told me, Pete will smash anything, left or right. It don't matter. He's crushing the ball. But Basayo has the platoon advantage, and I can't deny that. And he's got the better barrel when it comes to it. Their slugging is pretty close, but one less home run than Pete off of a lefty. So yeah, if you want, you could definitely go Pete and Basayo tomorrow. And then Jordan is Jordan. There's no question about that. But then Pena probably be the next best thing. Who's this? DeZeno? Nah, who's this dude? Yeah, if DeZeno gets a good pitch, he could hit a home run tomorrow. It'll be his second. Literally, DeZeno could hit his second home run tomorrow. Just looking at this. Ooh. If he tags it with a good barrel. His hard hit isn't all the way there, no. But, I mean, 6.57 slugging isn't terrible. And a 4.06 Will Bacon isn't bad. It's literally the third best. Yeah, so DeZeno could be a sleeper. All right. Baltimore versus Arrighetti. Barrel score is going Pete Basayo Henderson. Matchup is going Alonzo Basayo Cowser. Form is going Basayo Alonzo Henderson. I mean, we're going Basayo and Alonzo again. I'll run Basayo. He's my day late. I'll run him back. Yeah, I'll run him back. Just based on what I see. I believe he's a barrel signal. Let me get the... Yeah, he's a barrel signal. And Pete is elite. And then, oh, Jordan, yeah. I already know what's going on here. All right, I don't even got to think twice. I don't think about that one. You just throw him on there. Who cares if he chalks? Keep doing it. No, I'm playing. That's a joke. That's literally a joke. Let's let's see. Houston versus Rogers. Alvarez, Walker, Christian Walker, and Cam Smith. Top barrels. Matchup is going Alvarez, Pena, Walker. Form is going Alvarez. Alvarez, Altuve, DeZeno. The blip. Trust the blip. 3.90 Will Bacon. 12.1 barrel. Sweet spot though. That's why, because he's squaring up the ball. If he could hit his square and get a good barrel, I'm telling you, he'll get his second home run tomorrow. Put $1 on it. Put $1 on DeZeno. Who cares? But Jordan is definitely top play. Now I'm watching to see if that dude hits. San Diego versus KC. And no barrels, no elites, no nothing this game. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nah, but we'll see though. Bobby Witt, Caglione, Machado, and Perez are the top plays. I do like Bobby Witt. He's been cashing as far as like bases goes, fantasy score, hits, runs, RBIs. That's Bobby Witt's lane. That was his lane. Let's see. So SD versus Dobnak, 1.86 ERA. Machado, Tatis, and Merrill, top barrels. Tatis, Camposano, and Sheets got the matchup. Sheets, Machado, France, and Cronenworth have the form, but I'm trying to see. Ty France doesn't look bad. I mean, it's going to be a rough game tomorrow, it looks like. 1.86 ERA. Be surprised if they get 2 runs. And we've got Canning on the mound, so yeah, it could be a rough day for the Padres. Jackson, no, I don't like anybody from the Padres, honestly. It could be Jackson Merrill, though. Or it could be Merrill. It could be Camposano. Absolutely could be. But, no, they look bad. KC versus Canning. Witt, Caglione, Perez are the top barrels. Matchup is going Caglione, Witt, and Pasquinti. Lane Thomas, Perez, and Bobby Witt have the top form. Cag looks good again. I like bases and fantasy score when it comes to him. He didn't get anything today. I think he got 1 hit, but I do like bases and fantasy score. Yeah. Let's see, Pasquinti. I think he hit a home run today. Yeah, but I could see it. Launch angle. Yeah, Witt and Cag. Cags. I like Cags. I think you could definitely. I'm gonna run him back because he did me dirty today. And I just don't believe it. I don't believe that he would do that. Honestly. I don't know if it was really him. Imagine they clone these players and they're just making them do whatever they want to do. with a remote control. That'd be wild. All right, let's get to these next games. St. Louis versus AZ. Two barrel signals, one elite home run profile. Top reads is going Jordan Walker, Burleson, Carroll, and Marte. Walker and Burleson are the barrel signals, and then Walker is the elite profile. Barrel score is going Walker, Burleson, Velasquez. Matchup is going Walker, Burleson, Nootbaar. Form is going Burleson, Walker, and Church. Yeah, Jordan Walker does look good. Yeah, Velasquez. Something about these numbers too. And you guys will start to see, honestly, the patterns. And not even just because the color codes, but you'll see the value within the color. And your brain will just start picking up on certain things. If Velasquez does look like he could do something. What? I don't know. Can't tell you, but he's going to do something. So we got Walker. Burleson. Let me get Walker the home run tag, though. Let's see. Arizona. Barrel is going Carroll, Marte, Kepler. Matchup is going Carroll, Kepler, Marte, and form is going Barossa, Tawa, and Arenado. And then Kepler. Yeah, he tried to come through today, though. I can't lie. He definitely tried to come through today. He's got a... Yo, this poor Barrel just... I'm running him back. How... Let's see splits here, because those are some pretty solid numbers. Where'd it go? My bad, I passed it. Yeah, so I like Max Kepler. I knew it. Yeah, he's going to hit a second one. That's another one that can hit a second one. Yeah, he's got the best slugging on the team. Alright, so we're going to pay attention to this game, too. Yeah, Kepler's the only thing I like. But legit, that is the only thing that I like right here is Kepler. Alright, let's get to this next game. Tampa Bay and Boston did us so dirty today, y'all. They did us so dirty. Everybody that we had went, just not in the game for us. But what that's telling me, if we have a doubleheader and we got a couple people, yo, we run that back. Who cares? We run it back, bro, because the numbers were still there. And that's a good example of pitcher doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It does, but pitcher doesn't matter. Because every pitcher could throw a meatball. They could throw a fastball right across the middle of the plate, and he'll tag it. They'll tag it. So, interesting stuff that we're learning and that we're seeing. Top reads: Caminero, Aranda, Abreu, and Contreras. No signals at all in this game. Caminero and Aranda. Caminero's Caminero. You could probably take him. Aranda has the better form, though. But obviously, barrel and pulled barrel. Go to Caminero. Got the same WOBA. 0.05 separates them in bacon. Yeah, it really don't matter who you pick. Ronda does look better though, but it's Caminero. That's the thing. It's Caminero. Boston. Let's see. Abreu, Contreras, Duran for the top barrels. Matchup is going Gonzalez, Abreu, Duran. And form is going Abreu, Wong, and Monasterio. I mean, yeah, Contreras, right? Without a doubt. And Abreu. I think those would be the two. Seymour, 4.59 ERA. I mean, was so Caminero, 6.64 slugging. Slugging is another power metric. Yeah, Wilson though. That 10.2 barrel, 32% hard hit, 4.9, a .495 bacon, at 822 slugging on contact. Yeah, Contreras could definitely go again tomorrow. So, but I'm not gonna put anything down for this game because not that I don't like it. It seems like it's gonna be a risky one. They went crazy today, had the doubleheader. I don't know if I trust Boston and Tampa Bay today. And again, I could be absolutely wrong, and I'll take that, but I just don't trust it. I don't want to give that to you, and I don't feel that they'll be at their best performance tomorrow. But you do have the data, though, right? You still have the data. One barrel signal, two elite profiles. Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Riley, and Peterson. Matt Olson is the one barrel signal, and then Matt Olson and Drake Baldwin together are the elite home run profiles. So that means Matt Olson's odds are pretty low. Probably between 300 and 400, maybe, I'm going to guess. Let's see. Texas versus Owen Murphy. Got Peterson, Berger, Nimmo. For the barrel, matchup is going Nimmo, Peterson, and Berger. Form is going Lopez, Nimmo, and Duran. Nah. No way that happens. Extreme blip. I mean, Foscue. I'm running Foscue back. Nimmo. Yeah, Foscue and Nimmo. Who's got better pull barrel? I see why they like Jake Berger. So he's got good launch angle. He's got great hard hit. His home run to fly ball ratio is solid. And he does have one of the higher pulled barrels on the team. There's just not a lot of pull barrels on this team. Which is okay. Yeah, we'll go Foscue. Foscue and Nimmo. Yeah, I'm deleting the Tampa Bay Boston game because I'm not doing it. So, give us some more space. Alright, who did I say? Foscue and Nimmo. Oops. Alright. So we got Matt Olson, Baldwin, and Riley for barrel scores. We got Baldwin, Olson, and Riley for matchup. And then, glitches. Yeah, these are all glitches. Was that White, Smith, and Mateo? Matt Olson could double back. I think Drake Baldwin goes tomorrow, though. Oh, he went today, too. They both hit. They could both do it again. This next game got Miami and Milwaukee. All right, Miami versus Milwaukee. You got 2 barrel signals, 1 elite profile. Bowers, Mitchell, Chourio, and Hernandez are the top plays. Bowers and Mitchell are the barrel signals, and then Bowers alone is the home run profile, elite home run profile. Miami versus Drohan. Hernandez, Stowers, Conine for the barrel. Matchup is Hernandez, Conine, Lopez. Form, Hernandez, Conine, Lopez. Conine. I'll say his name again because we said it yesterday, and he hit a home run. Told you, right? Not even like an I told you so thing. It's just one of those aha teaching moments or aha learning moments for me, right? We see the numbers. We just have to trust them. ISO is good. He's producing extra bases. He's getting on base. Right? He's getting on base when he makes contact. Good pull barrel. Second highest pull barrel on the team. Well, second highest barrel on the team. Highest home run to fly ball ratio. It's just his launch angle isn't that best. The best. But I don't know if he's a back-to-back guy though. That's one thing. This doesn't tell me enough yet. I don't really like anything worth putting down from Miami. Not to say that I do like Hernandez though. I do like was that Conine, yeah, and Stowers though too. I like my usual, right? Hernandez and Stowers, I do. Milwaukee versus Max Meyer. Got Bowers, Mitchell, Chourio for barrel. Matchup is going Bowers, Mitchell, Chourio. Form is going Mitchell, Terang, and Bowers. Yeah, sounds about right. Bowers. Mitchell looks really good too, though. Yeah, so let's see. Mitchell. Home runs going to Bowers. Okay, yeah, he's just a barrel signal. Cool. Alright, let's get to this. Oh, whoops. Why am I trying to show games on this Google Doc? Alright, San Francisco versus Seattle. Yep, then we only got a few more games after that. 2 barrel signals, 1 elite profile. Devers, Canzone, Schmidt, and Raleigh are the top plays. Devers and Schmidt are barrel signals, and then Devers alone is an elite home run profile. Barrel is going Devers, Schmidt, Ramos. Matchup is going Devers, Ramos, Schmidt. And form is going Ramos, Schmidt, and Eldridge, who went yard today. So, yeah, Devers looks good. He owes us lunch money. He might get banned for a little bit, though. But I might have to bench him. And then Schmidt. They do look good, though. They do look good. Who's this? Willie Adames? Yeah, Willie looks good, too, though. Good barrel. Great sweet spot. So he's hitting the ball square where it needs to be. Good home run to fly ball ratio. Great fly ball ratio. It's just a launch. Oh, no, yeah. Hard hit. And launch angle is solid. Yeah. Willie Adames could go back-to-back, too. And then Schmidt. All right, let's look at Seattle. versus Logan Webb. 3.86 ERA. So barrel is going Canzone, Raleigh, Rayleigh. Matchup is going Canzone, Rayleigh, Raleigh. And form is going Arozarena, Canzone, and Young. Who's this? Rayleigh and Raleigh, huh? Yeah, I like this pulled barrel. I like Rayleigh's pulled barrel. I like his barrel. I do think I'm going to run him back. And the launch angle. Overall, to me, he looks better than Canzone. I think it's just that swinging strike that makes him a strikeout risk, a high strikeout risk. And then Canzone does have the better WOBA. So overall, he's getting on base and the higher ISO. So I can understand it. But it's in exactly identical profiles, really. So yeah, let's do that. All right, got the Dodgers and the Yankees. No barrels. Two elite home run profiles. Rice, Ohtani, Muncy, and Grisham. You can pretty much guess who the elite profiles are. I'm going Rice and Ohtani. This one for me, splits matter. Okay. Yep, he's hitting lefties pretty good. 815 slugging on contact to Ben Rice's 773 slugging on contact. Yeah, they both could do good tomorrow, or they both strike out the whole time. And really, you never know with those two. Dodgers versus Weathers. Ohtani, Muncy, Freeman for the barrel. Matchup is going Ohtani, Pajes, and Muncy. Ohtani, Tucker, and Betts for the home run form. Yeah, Ohtani does look good. In case you want to stay away from chalk, though, you can go Dalton Rushing. He does kind of stand out down here. 8.8 barrel. Pulled barrel, 12.5 barrel. Yeah, so Rushing has the third highest pull, but Ohtani, yeah, he takes the cake there. I mean, Muncy looks good too, though. Muncy's somebody who also is getting extra bases. He's getting on base when it matters. All right, yeah, we'll go Muncy. Ohtani and Muncy. All right. Ohtani and Muncy. Oh, wait, let me give him some props there. All right, next team. Let's go ahead and look at the Yankees versus Sheehan. So we got Rice, Grisham, and Chisholm. Matchup is Rice, Grisham, and McMahon. Form is going Rice, Volpe, and Grisham. You can ignore Volpe, literally ignore him. Dominguez is going to be the top three. Let me see. Okay, so no history yet. .320 ISO, 381 WOBA, 457 Will Bacon. I mean, these are some solid numbers. Highest pulled barrel. Yeah, you can't really deny Ben Rice, man. I know. And again, he cashed today for hits, runs, and RBIs. So that's saying that. All right. Let's see. Got this Washington and Oakland game. No barrel signals, one elite profile going to James Wood. So we got Wood, Langoliers, Garcia, and Abrams as the top plays. Wood, Garcia, Abrams versus Jen is the top barrels. Matchup is Wood, Garcia, Abrams, and form is Wood, Mead, and Garcia Jr. Let's see. Mead, who's that? Mead. Yeah, Wood. I'm just looking for secondary, so I guess it would be Mead. He's got low swinging strike, good barrel. I mean, Mead or Garcia, both of them kind of look the same. Garcia does have the better home run to fly ball ratio. Mead has the better launch angle. So that's what we saw today, right? That's the separation between a 66 and 63. Couple metrics. Yeah, so let's go Wood for sure. And you can run Mead back. Okay, absolutely running back. So Oakland versus Littell. Got Langoliers, Soderstrom, and Thomas. For the top barrels, matchup is going Langoliers, Soderstrom, and Butler. Form is going Langoliers, Thomas, and Williams. With some glitches, actually. But it don't look like many home runs coming from anybody else right now. Langoliers reminded us why he's Langoliers. Got good bacon. Yeah, so Langoliers really does stand out. Pretty honestly. And then who's this dude? Thomas? Yeah, Kobe Thomas. He doesn't look half bad. Soderstrom. Yeah, Soderstrom hit a home run today. I don't really like anything from Oakland. Honestly, yeah, I don't like anything from Oakland. So I'm going to go ahead and slide to this last game. And then let's see what's going on. Detroit versus the Angels. Top reads. Ooh, no barrels, no elite plus, no elite profile. Top reads is going Trout, Green, Torkelson, Dingler. Detroit versus Rodriguez, 7.55 ERA. Should be a fun game for them if they get it together. Green, Torkelson, and Dingler. For barrel matchup is going Green, Dingler, Torkelson. Form, Green, McKinstry, and Keith. Dingler does look good. He's got the highest ISO, so he's getting on base the most. And if he doesn't get on base, clearly they're not winning, right? Because has he been getting on base? And Torkelson. Yeah. Torkelson looks better, slightly better. But none of these people made the list. I get it. It's good pitching on one end. So we got Scooble against the Angels. So matchup is going Trout, Nito, and Adele. No, sorry. Barrel is going Trout, Nito, Adele. Matchup is going Adele, Trout, Nito. Same thing, huh? Hop, Nito, and Lowell for our home runs. Yeah, Mike Trout clearly is the standout here. Woba, Will Bacon, great barrel, great pull, home run to fly ball ratio, everything. Yeah, Mike Trout is green light, I would say. Trout. Bam. I think that's it. Yep, that was the last game. And that is all the reads for today, y'all. That is the whole slate broken down for you guys. Um, I wish you all the best of luck. I will get more of these sheets posted tomorrow as far as the Park Fit profiles go, the Park Fit power profiles. I'll get the weather posted. The splits, I'll post some of the pitcher splits for the top attack boards too. And I'll post a picture attack board for everybody. So I appreciate everybody who's rocked them in, who's been watching this video the whole way through. Again, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. Send this video out so we can all get cooking for tomorrow. Good luck, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.